Hi, I'm Ram Gopal from presentationprocess.com. In this video, you will learn how to create moving car animation effect in PowerPoint 2013. The beautiful moving car animation effect you will learn to create today looks like this. On the slide, you can see that there is a beautiful car. On a click, the car moves almost in a very realistic fashion. Let us see how to create this beautiful moving car animation effect in PowerPoint from scratch. Here I have a new slide, and the first thing I need is to pick up the picture of a car. So let me go to a site called pixabay.com and search for car. Now I'm going to search for vector graphics here, and when I do that and when I press search, I get a number of vector graphic options in Pixabay, and the one that I'm going to choose is this one. So I'm going to just click on it, and that will give me the option to do free download. And when I do that, I'm going to select the option called Vector Graphic SVG, and then I'm going to hit download. The next step is to go to this particular site called cloudconvert.com, which allows you to convert anything to anything. All you have to do is to go to the select files option and then pick up the picture that you have downloaded, which is in the SVG format. And once you do that, you hit open, and that automatically uploads the file, and you can see here that that particular picture is being uploaded here. And then you can go here to say start conversion, and before you hit that, you need to change the format in which you need to convert SVG. So I'm going to convert SVG to one of the vector formats called WMF. So I go here and go to WMF. So that is the format in which I'm going to convert this picture. Once I am done, I'm going to just say start conversion, and that will allow me to have my SVG converted into WMF. And once the conversion is done, it says that the conversion is finished. You just can hit download here. Once you download, you go to the folder, and here is my WMF version of the car that I had downloaded as SVG. I'm going to right click, copy, and then I'm going to come here to the slide and I'm going to paste it as WMF. Now I'm going to ungroup this by right clicking and going to group ungroup option. And it tells me this is an imported picture, not a group. Do you want to convert it to a Microsoft Office drawing object? I'm going to say yes. Now I'm going to ungroup this once again. So I'm going to right click, group, and say ungroup. Now you can see that the entire picture is ungrouped pretty nicely. I'm going to first select this particular bounding box here, which doesn't really serve much of a purpose. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to make a few changes, like changing the color of these elements here. I just need to select here, go to shape fill and give it a different color like this one. I just need to keep doing that. And here I have the completed version. Now I'm going to make groups of just the tires. So I'm going to click and drag my cursor across the various elements of the tire, and I'm going to press Ctrl G. And as you can see here, this is a tire that I already have grouped separately. I'm going to do the same for this tire as well, and I'm going to press Ctrl G, and you can see that it is a separate tire. And so apart from these two tires and the road, you can select everything else and convert it into a picture. Let me show you how it is done. I'm going to click and drag across all the elements here. I'm going to hold the shift button while I click on the tire, so that would unselect it. And then I'm going to click on the second tire, and that unselects. And then I'm going to click on the road, and that is unselected. Now I just need to Ctrl X, so that is cut. And I'm going to right click and paste it back as a picture. You can see I can paste it either as a use destination theme or picture. I'm going to select the picture option, and now this is available as a picture. You can see that none of these elements are floating around separately. I'm going to right click and send to back. Now all we have is this picture of the frame of the car, the two tires, and the road. The first thing I'm going to do is to resize the car with its tires. So we need to select these three elements, group them together by pressing Ctrl G, and I'm going to hold the shift button down as I click and drag from the corner so that I can resize it to a decent size. I'm going to right click and go to group and ungroup. Now it is time to animate the car. So let me go to the animations tab keep the animation pane open. Then I'm going to select the body of the car. I'm going to hold the shift button down as I select both the tires, and then I'm going to apply an animation called motion path animation. I'm going to select lines, and you can see that the default direction of the motion path is down. So let us go to effect options and say right, and you can see that this is the way the movement happens. Now as you can see, the car is only going till here. We want the car to move all the way till the end of the slide, and to do that, all we need to do is select one of these arrows, and that will give you the preview here. I'm going to hold the shift button down as I click and move it to the desired position. So now the body of the car has moved to the desired position. Then let us move the front tires. So I'm going to select this while holding the shift button down, and then I'm going to extend this all the way so that it is in the appropriate position here. Then I'm going to do the same for the hind tires as well, and let us keep all the animations clicked so you are able to clearly see where exactly it needs to end. So I'm going to move this all the way here, and this is the position where it needs to be. Perfect. And just observe how the animation happens here. Let us go to the slideshow mode. On a click, the car goes to the desired destination. There are a couple of things that need to be done to make this animation look a little bit more realistic. The first one is we are going to select all these motion path animations. Go here to the small arrow here. Go to effect options and say smooth start and smooth end as 0 seconds, and then say OK. The next thing is we are going to add spin animation to both these tires. So I'm going to select the first tire. While I hold the shift button down, I'm going to select the second tire. Then let me go to add animation option. I'm going to go to spin option, and I'm going to have the spin happen 3 times. So let us go to effect options and say timing, and it needs to repeat 3 times so that the movement is far more realistic. And I'm going to say OK, and the duration is fairly long. 2 seconds is a little too much, so I'm going to say maybe around 0.75 seconds is the right one. Now 0.75 into 3 is 2.25, and here all these animations are only till 2 seconds, so we are going to increase this to 2.25 seconds, and we want this spin animation to happen with previous. So I'm going to select this, go to with previous. So now you can see on a click, the body and the tires are going to move from here to here, and while that happens, the tires are going to spin. So let us go to the slideshow mode and see how the animation plays. On a click, you can see that the tires are spinning and moving at the same time, giving this a very realistic look. To give you an idea of the application of this animation, I want to introduce you to this particular product called Advanced Animations Templates Pack, available in presentationprocess.com. You go to download PowerPoint templates option and then choose this particular option called Advanced Animation Templates Pack. This pack has more than 750 advanced animation templates for PowerPoint, and you can see the kind of animations that are already available, and everything is already shown here, and that can really serve as an inspiration. Anyway, coming back to what we were talking about, I am going to show you one of the templates from our Advanced Animation Templates pack, and this is one of the products. You can see there is so much animation that is given to one single slide, and that is the reason why this particular templates pack is really worth it for you to have. Let us go to the slideshow mode, and let me show you how I have used the animation that I've just taught you in a very different way to talk about journey along timeline. On a click, I show the first year and what happened in the first year. You can of course replace this text with your own text, and then on a click, this particular thing goes to the next year, and then you give your title here and then your explanation, and then you move the attention of the audience to the next year, and then you move the attention to the next year, and finally that one goes away. So what you have is a very beautiful timeline graphic with title and explanation for 4 different years. This entire template is created using the animation that I had just taught you. I hope that helped. Hey, did you like the video? If yes, please click on the red subscribe button that you see down below the video to the left here. You see, having good slides to present is like wearing a good suit in the boardroom. You automatically feel more confident and sound more convincing. You know what? You don't need to be a PowerPoint ninja to create great looking slides like this. You just need to know a few simple techniques to significantly improve the look and feel of your business slides. In Ram Gopal's PowerPoint Mastery program, I teach you those surprisingly simple yet creative PowerPoint techniques that took me years to discover through painful trial and error method. Once you know the techniques, you will realize how easy it is to make great looking slides like this in the same time it takes to create mediocre looking slides like this. So please click on the link in the description area below this video to see how Ram Gopal's PowerPoint Mastery program can change the way you create your business slides forever. And to get a feel for how simple techniques can make a massive impact on your slides, I invite you to join our free mini training. The training is called 25 Creative PowerPoint Ideas course. It is an email training that gives you easy ideas you can implement in your next business presentation. You can join the free mini training by clicking on the button here. So please click on the button here and I'll see you inside the course.